All right. Hey, Merrick, I'm making a game. I'm gonna turn off the light. It's a special time. All right. 25 days left till release of the game. Launch, I could say. Launch sounds better. 25 days to launch. Sounds a lot better. Yeah, so I'm fixing bugs. That's what I'm doing. Every day between now and then, I'm fixing bugs. This is a weekday night after the day job, the thing that pays the bills. So I'm going to pick something not too heavy to get into. Medium heavy. Moderately heavy. I'm not going to wuss out and just get like some easy, simple little bug and walk away. No, there's work to get done. Must finish this game. Okay. So this number down here tells me how much buffer I've got with everything else. And I'm okay with 5 days or so to spare. In truth, that's like the number if I just work like a freak for the entire rest of the month. So maybe if I was going a little bit easy on myself, I don't have 5 extra days. I've got 0 extra days or something like that. Anyways, the estimates on my tasks, they've been pretty close to right. So far, this has been pretty good predictor of how long it's going to take. So let's do some more high priority bugs. There we go. Okay. So the high priority bugs are the ones where I will block the release if they are not finished. Like there's no way I will release this game unless these things are finished. Then there's quite a few medium priority ones where it's like I'll reluctantly release the game with a medium priority bug in it. And then the low priority ones are like, it'll be nice if I can get it done. If I can't, then I'll probably just punt it out to a patch that comes after January 1st. Because I'm very intent on releasing this on January 1st. And I've cleared out most of the high priority bugs. This Steam portal configuration for release, that's one I'll probably do on a weekend. Yeah, anything that says days I'm going to do on a weekend. Create Steam demo. I'm not going to do that on stream. There's a whole bunch of portal configuration stuff which opens up attack vectors if I showed it on screen. So I'm either going to do tonight 51 or 58. So I've had a few bugs reported where people said they did one thing on one level which is supposed to affect something else that happens on a different level, but it did not. I think I'm going to work on this one. There's a settings file, and in that settings file, different choices you make are saved there. And when I go from level A to level B, I'll check in that settings file. I'll look for a flag or a variable that was set on a different level, and I'll say, like if it said that you did this side quest thing, then we'll have somebody behave differently on this second level that you visited. Stuff like that. So I think I'll start out by making what amounts to a test plan for this. Yeah. So I just ate like this disgusting sandwich. I ate part of it. It was so disgusting. My God. Sorry, I just gotta explain this sandwich. When you're really hungry, when you're like really like kind of starving hungry, I shouldn't say starving, but you know, like that feeling like it's a little bit hard to kind of focus on what you're trying to do because you're hungry, that level of hungriness. Maybe a little bit of a pang in your stomach. Anything you order should taste good. Anything you make for yourself should taste good. I ordered this grilled cheese sandwich from some place that's kind of like a Guy Fieri style. We're going to put whatever sounds good to you in our food type of a place. You know, it's like, do you like tater tots and pizza? This sandwich has tater tots and pizza inside of it. I ordered a sandwich. I went past all the really stupid stuff because I knew that's going to be gross. Like there was some stuff about potatoes in a sandwich. No, you don't need potatoes in a sandwich. Potatoes don't go in a sandwich. That's like way too much carbohydrates. And then so I looked at this one thing. It was like a chicken grilled cheese sandwich. It had breaded chicken in it. And then it had some other stuff. I didn't read it that close. And it came in it had like this peanut butter type sauce inside of it. And it was the size of 4 sandwiches. One sandwich was the size of 4 sandwiches. And the bread tasted like French toast bread, like even slightly sweet. I took that sandwich, I cut it in 4 slices, and then I noticed that the bottom of the sandwich was just all soggy. And so I stuck it in the oven and let like the oven like cook the top of the sandwich to be crispy again. And so I ate 1/4 of that sandwich and I go, the bread tastes like it's cake. It's disgusting. So I took that 1/4 of a sandwich because I was still way fucking hungry. I removed the bread, threw the bread in the trash, and there was this weird peanut butter sauce thing on it. Tried to kind of scrape that off. There was some cheddar cheese melted in there, and I took the breaded chicken and cheddar cheese, and I grabbed a wrap out of my fridge, just a tortilla wrap, and sort of stuck the innards of the sandwich inside of a wrap, and thought, well, maybe I can salvage it this way. And I ate that, threw away the other 3/4 of this massive sandwich. God damn, that was a stupid big sandwich. Like, if you were holding it in your hand, you would look like an idiot. Like, you'd be moving this sort of slab of meat and bread towards your face, and it would be like the Death Star coming into your face. It was so fucking huge. Anyways, I took 1/4 of that sandwich, threw away the bread, put the innards inside of a wrap, scraped off this disgusting peanut butter sauce, attempted to eat it, got grossed out by it, threw that away, and now like my stomach feels bad. But I'm going to get past it, and one of the things I need to do to get past it is just go get a drink of water. I'm just going to be right back. I get a drink of water. I got to flush out my system of this grotesquity that I brought into my own body. Sorry, I'm not really here to talk about sandwiches, but I had to get that out of my system. I'm glad I didn't eat more of that thing. I would be so sick right now if I ate more than that, just a little bit. Never order from that restaurant again. Okay, the global states. I need a test plan. Let's write a test plan out. It's not going to be real complex. So because Writer IDE will autosave, and because when I hop over to Unity after an autosave to just check something out, it causes a full rebuild. What I've done is put all my comments in a file that is not part of the build process. Oh, where the fuck are you? God, I'm very profane today. It's that sandwich. I blame the sandwich, I really do. Okay, that's right, I put it in work assets. Okay, file open. How do I... Sandwich just made me angry. Why would somebody... Who am I angry at? I'm angry at somebody that is cooking for humans but doesn't have like human taste buds. Get a different job. Nobody likes that sandwich. Come on. It's like designed by an 8-year-old. Disgusting. Okay. Where the hell is this? Work assets bothering me. Okay. Alright, so what are the events to look for? Okay, not the hanging guy, but Quiet Park, is Plundy mad or not? No hanging guy stuff. Foyer left present. Okay. I think I've seen the foyer present working pretty reliably. Okay, what? Need to close some of this other stuff. Windings. Yeah, it's just those three. That's it. I suppose there's some mild spoilers in this. Actually, no, there's major spoilers in this stream, because in order to test this, I'm going to have to go to 3 major plot points. 3 major plot points, because each one of these corresponds to a major plot point. Well, maybe the first one's kind of minor, but okay. So let's see all the places where this is actually looked at. Just one, the swirl. Okay. Test 1. Go to swirl. After Plundy is mad. Should be conciliatory speech from M. Go swirl after Plundy is not mad. Different combo. Okay, 4. Go to Acadorium. After leaving the present. Ain't shook. Moment. Let me delete that. Let me say that differently. Whew. Who I was is not who I am. That one. Okay. Go to Acadorium. After taking the present. Maybe I am a monster, or something like that. Okay. Winding. It's rescued Quinzo. Okay. So then on this guy, I think it's a number of levels. Entrance hall, Quadrax, Quinzo's laboratory. Okay, finish windings without Quinzo. Visit Quadrax, Quinzo's lab. Entrance exam. He should not be there. I'll be right back. Okay, so the other stuff I want to test on these is start with Plundy is mad, revisit level, and make Plundy not mad. Check. Check the swirl. Opposite. Okay. The idea being that you can flip these states of reality in the story, just flip them back and forth, like light switches, toggles. You know, if it was time travel, you'd say, okay, you can go back and kill Hitler and then visit a later level and World War II never happened. Or you can go back to that same place in time a second time and, you know, be charmed by Hitler's little baby face and say, oh, he'll be fine. then World War II happens. So it kind of works the same way in this game. You can restore to a previous level, do that level differently. You've changed time, effectively. You're a time traveler. Okay. And then these ones too. Flip it the other way and revisit. Okay. Actually, it's not enough to do it one way or the other. I've got to do flip it to leaving present, retest above, flip it to leaving, flip it to taking present, retest. Test accurate orient. Flip it to without Quinzo. Retest 3 levels. Flip it to with Quinzo. Retest 3 levels. Okay, then there's a question of when does it actually store the data? Because maybe there's an issue with the persistent storage of the player settings. So let's make a new little suite here for persistence testing. Okay, we'll say flip over exit game, return the game, or relaunch game. Test affected level. Verify var was flipped. Okay, that's quite a few tests. I'm gonna give them numbers. Oh, how many showers do I need to take to get rid of that stupid sandwich? The smell of it is in my nostrils. Are there any other tests here for persistence? Okay. I think that's fine. Just to make sure that I'm doing one thing consistently in all of them. I want to say that whenever I visit each of these levels where the var is flipped, that there's an initial setting for it. So what is it? Level vars. Let's have the default be that he's mad. I don't know. Here's the thing: you play the level. You play the level, and is it more correct to have him be mad at the beginning before you've actually gotten to the point in the level where he becomes angry? Or is it more correct to wait until you get to that moment? I think it's more correct to wait until you get that moment, or it'll cause less confusion, let's say. So let's make that a general rule. You have to reach the decision point before your previously chosen decision can be reset. So you have to be at the point in the level where the decision is made. So if that's true, then let's see how well I'm doing with that. Okay, so that's exactly what I did. Let's check the other ones. No vars. Left present, okay. The foyer. Okay, and I think I'm taking the same approach here. I say as soon as you drop into... Oh, wait a minute. So these are the active zone changes. Okay, so we say if you drop into the present chamber and you have not in this plane of the game taken the present, then you say that M has left the present. But then if she grabs it later, then you say, okay, she didn't leave it, she took it. Whereas to present initially set, it probably is just defaulting to false. Okay, that's consistent with my policy. The last one was Quinzo. I think this is the one that had all the bugs with it, though. So let's see, Quinzo. What is it? Oh, this is the only one I've got. So you can't really reset it. Okay. So why don't we set it to be false if you just start the level, because that is sort of where the decision point is. So we'll go to reset. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm ready to test. Okay, let's go to boot. Or no, let's pick. Let's pick one of the starting levels that sets a state. Spoilers, real spoilers coming up. Real spoilers. I'm actually going to change. Change the title up here to indicate spoilers. Okay, here come the spoilers. I'm looking for the initial state. I gotta fix all this boot nonsense down here. It's benign, but it just clutters up the log so much. Oh boy, I really do. After I fix this stuff, I'm gonna see if I can get this boot stuff. And then I've got this other thing outputting noise. Okay, here we go. Friendly corridor. Okay, so the 4 left present is true currently. So let's do a flip on it. Or okay, so I haven't flipped it yet. I just know the initial state of it. Massive spoilers.
Welcome to the Auditorium.
I remember 16 gifts. And Wood was important. He was angry. He had a message. Another memory. I did not care who they worshipped, their father's name, or the soil they were born upon. Let them ride, let them fight, and they could prosper. Those are my children. Or they were. Can't remember their names. I want to warn them. It's too late now. A killer is coming.
I just want to be quiet about that. I mean, it really is bad spoilers. Okay.
Who I was is not who I am.
Okay, that's all good. So let's go back to foyer and let's just flip it.
You want it for yourself?
I want something for you. Dignity. Are you better than the parts that made you? Please.
I'm sorry. I just want it. just so daunting. There's no way to breathe. She just jumped over us.
Those idiots. So annoying.
Welcome to the Awkwardorium.
Turn off the audio.
I was a monster. Maybe I still am.
Okay, so I flipped it once. Let's keep track of the ones that passed. Okay. I mean, with this flipping, it's kind of like I'm testing both of these at the same time. So pass. I flipped it to taking the present. Let's flip it to leaving the present.
Definitely not ready.
A lot
It's
of
just so daunting. There's no way to breathe.
If I go first, what if you get stuck?
The challenge of this present is not to take it.
You want it for yourself?
I want something for you. Dignity. Are you better than the parts that made you? Please.
I don't understand, but okay. Definitely not ready. It's just so daunting. There's no way to. She just jumped over us.
If I go
those
first,
idiots. So annoying.
Want to leave the basement? It's clearly.
Welcome to the Awkwardorium.
Okay, so this one, she should give the message that who she was is not who she is. I have to go through these 3 screens first and let them play to the end. Got it. Okay, so that fixes those. Doesn't fix it, but it tests that it works. Okay, let's do Quiet Park.
Plundy!
Howdy, Em.
What are you up to?
Huh?
What am my buddy doing?
Just bumping the fitty.
Bumping the fitty?
Us times bumping the do-bam fitty.
Cool.
Huh?
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Randy got a house about it.
Hep.
Yeah. The push the blocker.
Which block should I push?
Huh?
What a blocker to push da?
Doesn't.
Dism?
Now.
Dism blocker?
Yeah. You do it. Keep it going.
What a blocker to push da?
Doesn't.
Dis the blocker?
Got a block.
Dism?
Huh?
Dism blocker?
Yeah. Could I do that?
What a blocker to push da?
Doesn't.
Dis the blocker?
There's the blocker. Ransom the possum. Keep it going.
What a blocker to push da?
Doesn't.
Dism?
Now.
Dism blocker?
Autoblock. Autoblock.
Sorry.
Keep it going.
What a blocker to push da?
Doesn't.
Dis the blocker?
Huh?
Dism?
Oh, Daddy. Keep it going.
What a blocker to push da?
Doesn't.
Dism blocker?
Yeah. Whoppa. Look at these. You do the rest.
I'ma do the rest?
There's not for helper.
Thank you for the helper.
Okay, and let's see how that affects this world. Oh, I gotta go through some levels to get to it. A lot of levels to get through it, to get to it. Okay.
Feed me. You need me.
Who said that?
No! No! Stop the song!
Rude.
We don't need your information. We're going left. It's safe and simple.
Then go left, you graceless oaf.
So I was testing Plundy, but I can also, on my way, test Quinzo and his decision point. So here I will cheat past the level. At this point, what do I have? We've got Plundy is not mad.
Quinzo's okay. Did I actually help him?
Ah,
Maybe I just sent him to misery.
so that dialogue there probably shouldn't have played. And these people shouldn't be present. Because I did not rescue Quinzo. So that means he should just be absent from some levels.
More of these axle things. At least they're not arranged in some kind of confusing maze.
Okay, so let's make note that fail. Quadrax. It's kind of hard work to get over to the area where Quinzo would be. Let's see, I think beards should not be present. I see their shadow.
Great. An axle maze. He used to be much kinder. Who?
I'm gonna check an achievement.
Are you following me?
Or am I following you?
Okay. I'm noticing a bug. You can't see it if you're watching me. Because it's off on the right hand side of the screen, it's obscured by my broadcast setup. But with Steam connection down and hitting cheek. Oh, I know why it says that. I know why it says that. This is a fake bug. This is not a real bug because I'm using the cheat key to get through past the level. So it does this thing where it records the present as being collected, and that causes the Steam achievement to pop up. Okay, makes sense. I do want to see if...
Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
I acknowledge you have a kind of talent or luck at pushing blocks,
Thanks.
but it's not gonna be enough
Enough for what?
to get into the All Blocks Plateau.
Who says I want to stay there?
You will once you see it,
Okay.
but you must pass the entrance exam.
Or they won't let me in?
Correct. Do you even know what a back swizzle maneuver is?
A kind of massage?
You're so unprepared. You'll throw my reputation in the trash. I am your mentor.
Then mentor me.
How can I? You keep running off in different directions.
What do you want me to do?
Follow my instructions.
What are they?
If only you would listen to
I am.
But see how you just rudely interrupted?
I was... Okay. I'm listening.
Yeah, it still cuts out.
No further outbursts?
God damn it.
Not at this time.
Very good. You and I should travel together on the same path, so you must not use the ascension points.
The red floaty things.
Correct. You must walk humbly on the ground, as I and others do.
How do I do that?
Join me by taking the stairs near the present.
Across the spikes.
Correct.
Can't cross them. I'll get spiked.
Not if you repent before you cross.
So I say I'm sorry.
To God, with the deepest sincerity.
Just skipping through a whole bunch of levels. Which one's this? Is it Deep Pit? No, we're near Deep Pit. Grand Axles. Mobium, okay.
I see the sun. I don't think it ever sets. But if that's true, then how do people tell time here?
Okay, achievement spoiler coming up.
Maybe they don't.
See your stupid arm.
Okay. That'll do it. Okay, moving on.
Kill you.
I doubt it.
Just gotta get on the south side. Hey, you tricked me.
Just back up 3 squares and I can come over to you.
Absolutely. Finally.
Well done, sir.
Now I just gotta go.
Back to where you were.
Right. I solved the puzzle.
I'm very proud of you.
Okay. Oh, here's Quinzo's laboratory. Okay, Quinzo's showing up as present in his laboratory.
What was your name again?
M.
M. Glad to see you.
You too, Quinzo.
Come with me. watch your step there. I have to show you.
Show me what?
The invention. Now that you're here, we can finally test it. Just stand on the invention. Now, fling yourself west.
Pardon me.
It worked!
Yes.
What shall we call it? This new invention?
Stairs?
No. This is a construction we can place at specific locations.
You mean we build this near pop-up spikes?
Yes, but no.
Would you stop pacing?
A permanent thing not part of the original design of a place will be destroyed.
Oh, this is...
Oh, now we got to the swirl.
Hi, Plendy. What is this world? In the old time, I thought when I died there'd either be nothing at all or something much better. I'm so tired of this place. Can you just fly me away? Sofa King Tardy Darty.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so now I'll go back to Quiet Park. And before I get much further, I better do some note taking.
Plendy! What are you up to? What am I buddy doing?
Cheers, bumping the fitty.
Bumping the fitty?
Our times, bumping the do band fitty.
Cool.
Huh?
Cool.
What else did I say? There was something else. QLab. Excuses herself inside lab even when she should be close enough to hear. During test or right after. Okay, and let's record that we want to swirl with Blondie Not Mad. Okay, and let's go flip it.
Randy, gotta help about it.
Help me?
Yeah.
Which block should I push?
Huh?
What a block of the push done? Dism?
Yeah. You do it. Keep it going.
What a block of the push done? Dism blocker?
Now. I block.
Saudi.
keep it going.
What a blocker to push da. Dis the blocker.
Iron blocker. Could I do that? Keep it going.
What a blocker to push da. Dism.
Iron blocker. Keep it going.
What a blocker to push da. Dism blocker.
Iron blocker.
Sorry.
Keep it going.
What a blocker to push da. Dis the blocker. Dism.
Iron blocker.
Blondie, I'm sorry, but I need to figure it out on my own. I want to help her.
I wanna help her. Help her, Blondie.
Sorry.
Not wanna.
I.
Not wanna.
Blondie.
I wanna help her to Blondie. Help her to Blondie.
Blondie?
Blondie gotta go.
Nuh-uh.
Who that dancer?
Blondie.
Seda. Kuda desa.
All right. So that should set it to the other way, where I had an argument with Blondie. Man, that image, it needs like a skybox. Okay, let's write that. Some level thumbs need a skybox. I guess I'll call it a feature. And I'll say the priority is low. The time is hours. 0.5.
Hi, Blondie. I guess you're still mad at me. But just because you're upset doesn't mean I... You and my buddy, Blondie.
Okay, that was successful. Okay, now I gotta flip it the other way. Okay, so we did start with Blondie is not.
Blondie, what are you up to?
Blondie's mad.
What am my buddy doing?
Cheers, bumping the fitting.
Bumping the fitty?
Us times, bumping the do-band fitting.
Cool. Cool.
Blondie, gotta help her, buddy.
Happy me?
Yeah, I pushed the blocker.
Which block should I push? What a blocker to push da. Dism? Dism blocker?
You do it, keep it going.
What a blocker to push da. Dis the blocker? Dism?
Could I do that? Keep it going.
What a blocker to push da. Dism blocker? Dis the blocker? Dism?
There's the blocker. Rise on the whistle. Keep it going.
What a blocker to push da. Dism blocker? Dis the blocker? Dism?
Ooh, daddy, keep it going.
What a blocker to push da. Dism blocker? Dis the blocker?
Look at you. You do the rest.
I'ma do the rest.
There's nothing helping.
Thank you for helping.
Okay, so I'm expecting him to not be mad at me.
Hi, Plendy. What is this world? In the old time, I thought when I died there'd either be nothing at all or something much better. I'm so tired of this place. Can you just fly me away? Sofa King Tardy Darty.
Oh, Zadie.
Okay. So that means pass for all of Plundy, pass for all of four left present. Winding seems to be screwed up. Let's go back to Windings and try to flip it. I want to just check and see though. Do I just have them flipped around? Do I have the Quinzo left? Okay, so Quinzo left the level, and we say this is going to be true. Let's find the other one. Yeah, so this should set it to false. I mean, it's just these two, though. No, that's confusing. Well, okay, one more. Let's check and see if Quinza's on the very last level. Okay.
Plundy! Howdy, Plundy!
Just thought of something though. There's 3 people. This is like real spoiler territory. There's 3 people that M does something for. And I could say that Plundy may not show up if M makes him mad, but no, I don't think that's really in Plundy's nature. I think the Queen can be explained as showing up.
Hello. This way to the entrance exam.
Pardon me. This is to enter the plateau?
Yes, some never do, despite years of trying. Try not to be disappointed if you fail.
Are people at the plateau happy?
Ridiculously happy. But who's to say happiness is a good thing?
Please, excuse me. I want to be happy.
Your examination awaits.
Look, she's here!
Oh, there's
Why is her
Quinzo.
hair red?
Shh, the exam is starting.
It's like the very last level. I just do not want to spoil this anymore. Alright, whoa. Oh, I gotta remember to put some kind of... Okay, there's a few things there. Okay. Credits. Thumbnail is empty blue color. Plug. High. Minutes. 0.1. Question mark slot after credits in level selector. Okay. Okay, so let's go to windings. No, I went past it. So here's the question. If inside of windings, this should set to false. Then, well, I guess while I'm at it, let's just set a breakpoint in quadrax. I gotta figure out what the fuck, why is it not? Why is it not? If there was an exception at the beginning of the level, that would do it. I keep seeing bugs that I forgot to record.
No! No! Stop the song!
Rude.
We don't need your information. We're going left. It's safe and simple.
Then go left. you graceless oaf.
Okay, so I just started that. It didn't call. Do I have the debugger on? I did not have the debugger on. Okay. Oh shit. It's importing assets over. No. Oh fuck no. 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 What do you even think you're doing? I doubt that's a healthy run right there. Let's exit. Okay, I saw like another Unity pop up. What the hell? This isn't right. This isn't good. Oh, come on. What are you even trying to do? What are you even attempting to do? Oh, you started up at Acadorium and you started up on the wrong project. Don't do that to me. Why? Why would you do that? Okay. So, I think this is okay, but it seems like... Oh, God, don't. Please. No, God damn it, I'm in the wrong project. Oh. Oh. God damn it. Okay. Now I gotta go do some git diffing. Yeah, you come back over here. Let's do the git diffs. So the problem was I had source code from this older version of GK. Oh God. What are the things I changed? Okay, let's look at wounded windings. Git diff windings CS. Git. Well, that's one I know changed. What else did I change in this session? Okay, git log. Git log will tell me. Okay. Except I haven't done a commit. That's right. I haven't done a commit. So a whole bunch of changes I made yesterday that I copied over. And then there was just a few more changes I made today in this session. So I need to remember what they were and then just copy them over. So there's windings. Did I do anything in the other ones? What did I change? I feel like I changed something, but maybe one thing. Okay, so the way I'll do it, do assets, projects, project, script. No, it's level, controllers, windings. Okay. So So this is the new thing. I added this in. And this would actually fix the bug. Probably. Okay. So now I'm in GK, not the other test version that I'd created. Okay. I think this is probably the only bug that's there. Plundy and the Queen. Plundy and the Queen. I tested those, and also I didn't make any changes in this session related to that. Okay, before I mess this thing up and accidentally find myself in the wrong place, let's go back to GK. Now I can say get status. It's not so much different there. Okay. So then let's go back to Unity. And since that change, I wasn't testing it before. I was actually testing old code that I hadn't put that change into. There's a fairly good chance that windings is going to work. So let's go scenes, windings. I'm not going to do all that retesting on the other things. It's just windings I have to get to work. Okay, let's play. Go to the next level and we see if her lack of rescuing.
I hope Quinzo's okay.
Dang it!
Did I actually help him? Maybe I just sent him to misery.
That bugs me. That bugs me. Okay, Quadrax. Okay, this is just, I did not check. I did not make a check on the Boolean here. So that one's going to be easy. Now if I come over here, are there beards or not? No beards. Cool. Okay, I can make a fix here. It won't be hard. And I won't worry about testing the rest yet. Let's see. I can also do if Quinzo's state is active. That's probably the drier way to check it. Okay, but let's is active equals the piece. Is it alive? Okay, cool. Let's try it again. Okay, now she's quiet. I think I will go off over to the secret room over here, which requires solving the level and finding the present. That is a spoiler for the puzzle, not the story. Well, I've been spoiling the story left and right, but if anyone wants to solve this level, particularly the present, then yeah, don't watch me. Okay. Okay, so what am I spelling again? It's a O-X-O-X. Yeah.
More of these axle things. At least they're not arranged in some kind of confusing maze.
Dang it. That's good. No beards there, no dialogue. What's that? Oh, it's just a really bright X because there's a light source off to the north.
Great. An axle maze.
Okay, then we go to Quinzo's laboratory. It's not open today. Nobody's opening it. Quinzo's not there. I am laughing a little bit because this area, if somebody doesn't rescue Quinzo and they come to this level, it's going to be so infuriating that there's this whole area they can't get to. And they're going to be, they'll come over here and they'll be like, how do I get up there? Maybe if I get up higher and I fling over this way. But they actually have to do some story shit to get to it. So. Okay, so that's all as it should be. I was waiting for some kind of problem related to me not cleaning all the state up properly here, but it looks fine. Okay, so let's go to the exam. Or the entrance hall. And again, I'll stop it short of the very end spoilers. But we'll go down into the place to see if Quinzo's there. He shouldn't be there.
Plundy! Howdy, Plundy!
Hello. This way to the.
Pardon me. This is to enter the plateau? Please, excuse me.
If you pass, you get in.
I'll be right back.
Try not to be disappointed if.
One moment, please. Are people at the plateau happy? Pardon me.
Plateau people are so happy. But who's to say happiness is a good thing?
Me?
Your examination awaits.
Look, she's here.
No Plundy. Or not
Why
Plundy.
is her hair red?
Quinzo.
The exam is starting. Go, 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 a word you know. Spell it fast or spell it slow. But now you must spell go.
I'm seeing if the speech stuff works with.
Your Majesty?
Please, that's too formal. Just call me Your Marvelousness.
Plundy! Johida!
Okay. Making a note of another small bug. Okay, I think I fixed all that stuff with all that stuff with the global states. Let me call that one done. 0. Let's keep going. Let's get a little more done. Let's pick something high that takes minutes to fix. So these two. Oh, the fucking app ID. That's a question. I think the build that I just got out to the testers didn't have the app ID. I don't have to do an ad here. It's kind of rude. Okay, let's finish up with this git stuff. Git commit. Okay, so X. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Let's see, credits thumbnails, empty blue color. Let me go to the credit scene. This one is not too hard to do. You just take. Wait, I have a thumbnail cam. Let's see if I can add it in. This guy here. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, delete. Unback. Might need like something, you know, it'd be cool. Just do a different view on it like that, kind of the Star Wars view. I'm trying to not get that garbage up there in it. Let's see, let's just move it up like the top like that. And maybe I can find a place where my name is not very prevalent. So I don't look like a credit hog. Okay. Assets, game object, align with view. Okay. So preprocessed level is not going to take the thumbnail image. I just need it to run one time. All right. Let's go to keeping an eye on my okay, where's the thumbnail? Let's just figure a way to make it save the thumbnail. So we'll go into Godkiller menu. Special. Okay, let's see how well that does. I get some more water to get this terrible sandwich taste out of me. Okay. Godkiller special. Save thumbnail. Did it work? Let me take a look. Yeah. I don't even mind it being blue like that. It kind of looks neat. It gives you a different appearance when you hover over it. Okay, and the last thing is that this end cap, I'll say the last thing I'll do tonight is make this so it's an end cap here instead of one extra question mark thing. You know what this blue and white reminds me of? And I'm even have like a pang of nostalgia for it. Right when I moved out of my house for the first time, I found an apartment with my buddies. I didn't have a TV. I had a monitor with a VHS input to it. It was like a built-in slot into the monitor. You put a VHS tape into it and plays it. And there was no TV signal coming in, but there were many times when I would be fiddling around with the little menus inside of the TV, the built-in TV menus, and they'd always be plain blue background like that with a white background on it. Okay, and that's one point of nostalgia for that color scheme. The other one is even deeper and earlier. The Atari 800 XL operating system that was built into it, which was it was called Atari Basic, because it was a basic interpreter, but it also had all the stuff with the OS built into it for like loading files off of disks. What an OS was back in those days was nothing like what you'd consider an OS today. And it also had that blue and white. I don't know. I'm just going to fuck around just a tiny bit. And that was my first fun computer, like the one that I got for myself. Let's just see what. It looked like that. Well, yeah, but that's not the OS. It's not the command line prompt. Ah, it's weird. I get excited just looking at all this old shit. Because it was like fun days. Fun days. This is the kind of thing. Yeah. I understand when people go retro and make games for old computers. I understand it. Part of the appeal is that there's no drivers on top of everything. There's just memory addresses. If you want a pixel to show up in one point of the screen, you would write to a memory address, a value. And then it would just be on the screen. And there wasn't any layers to it. There wasn't like there's no OpenGL, there's no VGA or Super VGA drivers, there's no screen resolution changes. It's just, oh, that's not true. There are screen resolution changes back on those old computers. They had quite a few different modes. Yeah, and they had some clever modes too. Just really clever ways to make limited amounts of memory do cool things. So yeah, blue and white. So if I was really going for this blue color, well, there'd be no reason to, but I'd make it slightly darker than what I have over there. But there is no reason to. No, that's pretty close. Okay, enough self-indulgent nonsense. Let's fix this end cap thing here. For that, might be as easy as just changing one number. Let's go to level, selector, save the scene. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, Unity always puts me in like a weird location when I open up the scene and I have no idea how it picks it. It seems to just pick them randomly. And this is the box that has all the levels in them. At the end of it, there's an end cap, but it appears that the number of the number of these segments is one too many. I don't know if that's really true. It feels like that is the right number because no, that's my level count. That's my level count. So it should be 59. I think it is off by 1. Okay, so let's try that. I will be able to just hit play and see if it looks right. Unless there's a bug. I think I will control this with the joystick. Oh, there is a bug. It says level selector should be rebuilt to match level manifest. So let's put this back to 60. Rebuild it. But let's see, what was the file that it said that for? It's in bind level infos for hallway. Let's go there. Okay, child count equals parent child count, and then level infos pops in. Let me take a look at level infos. It might be that it needs one more because I have an extra scene for the demos. Okay, so here it kind of popped in. Yeah, I think it's got one too many. I'm slightly nervous because I thought I already did attach. Well, maybe I attached from the other source code. Okay, let's look at level infos. So it says it's got 60. There's credits there, and then there's scene name unused. Where did that come from? Well, I can find out. Let's go find level list. What is loading the level? Level list. Get level info. This would be loading it. Okay. Let's go ahead and stop Unity. Unity, what do you, oh, okay, yeah, you're gonna, okay, got it, okay. Unplay. Okay, level list. Load, so you're gonna load from the JSON. You're gonna load it from the JSON. So it's gonna come from levels.json. The trick is, levels.json needs something for the demo. End of demo. Okay, so that's at the end. But something went through and said we're not actually using the end of demo scene. So That's interesting. It marked it as unused. Maybe I can use that unused thing, that unused designation. Yes, I can. Okay. So if I come back to hallway, we get the level infos. Okay, that's the next thing I gotta figure out is, okay, what's the right place to what is the right place to remove this one thing at the end? There's a really easy way to do it. It's a little bit hacky, but it's not a bad hack. God. Jumping around, I'm just forgetting where all these bits of code are. Here it is. Let's see. If child count not equal level info's length +2 -1. Okay. And then we make this less magic numbery in a real easy way. You say const int end cap count equals 2, and then you say demo end of demo account is 1, and then you say adjust level count equals end cap count minus end of demo count. Okay, and then it's still a hack, but it's a well documented hack. And I'm at the end of all the tricky stuff I'm going to do with the levels and the level selector. So it's a very low risk hack. I'm probably going to implement large parts of the level selector differently in the next chapter. So this should suffice. Let me try it. Wait, so that was 60. I said down to 59. Okay, so it's 58 levels plus credits, which counts as a level. If I hit play now, that's it. And you know that's the end of the game. There's not an extra level after the credits. I don't want to taunt people that way. The old me, back in the 90s, would have said, yes, let's taunt people that way. That's not nice. I wonder about this edge here, if I can't fix that real quick while I'm in there. Let's pop back over. Over to here, and let's mark off that these are done. Okay. Okay, and then I just wonder if I could do it even just with UV mapping. So if I look at, well, it's a little bit hard. I kind of like the look of that. It's not a view you'll ever see in the game, but it's kind of neat. It's a little manifold gardenish, repetition again, 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 which is some cool shit in Manifold Garden. Here it's just kind of okay. The thing about Manifold Garden is there's so much beautiful stuff in it. Like it's just flying by you all the time, all this sort of glorious geometry, that you almost take it for granted after a while. You walk through one really cool room and then you're inside another one that's got some other cool shit, and what about the first cool room? You've already forgotten it because you've been blasted visually with something else interesting to look at. What's the assertion that failed? Okay, that makes sense. Assert I equals let's see if I can get that assertion to not fire. And this other one up here is, it's a benign thing. I will try to fix it by upgrading Unity later, but that will not be for chapter 1. Okay, there is a new version of Pro Builder that might fix it. Okay, so then I need to figure out what is the deal. What is the deal with the thumb? I can kind of see how it's screwed up. Let me take a look at the original material, because if I can get well, or let's take this material change it to a different material. We'll go to, oh, but it's going to be a programmatic change. Okay, never mind that. So let me look at the unloaded texture to get an idea of what that image is. So I may be able to just use that image to figure out if there's a UV mapping change I can make. Okay, project, materials, level. No, not level. Level selector. Unloaded. Okay, that's all it is. It's just a repeating thing. Okay, but how do I even do this? If I load unloaded, and it's got a UV mapping for unloaded that tiles it like that, then why is the... It seems to me that the texture that gets put in there that's generated at runtime, I'd expect it to have like a real tininess, like each one would be the size of this square. Something else is going on. There's a base. Is that where I'm seeing this image? That might be. Hold on. No. It's the thumb. It's the thumb. Okay. So the part that confuses me is if I show the thumb, why does it not inherit the really fucked up UV mapping that would cause it to be screwed up? That implies that maybe there's some UV mapping going on inside of here. Let's see, hallway. Let's look for the thumb stuff. Thumbnail load list, level infos. Okay. Load thumbs near position. Level segment, load thumb, and then you give it, what's thumb name? Thumb name equals either the scene name corresponding to the level or unknown. Okay, so you pass in basically the scene name, and then the name of the level for display purposes. There's also this is loaded. Okay, so that will be inside of level segment. There's all the texture creation stuff. Okay, maybe this is probably it. Okay, set texture scale, but there's another one, set texture offset. And let's try, what do I want? How does that work? Is it 0? Let's start with 0, see what that does. And if this fixes it, it will be the end of the session. If it doesn't fix it, it might still be the end of the session. Okay, it's still got this edge off like that. Well, I don't even know if I've done anything with that code change. So let me just pick a different number. Let's do vector 2 offset equals new vector 2, and we'll do 0.5f 0f. Just see what that does. Oh, well, it won't do anything yet because I need to do offset. Okay, the offset does matter. I'm on the right track. It's unexpected that the offset would be not flush when it's at 0f on x. And it's a little hard for me to tell like exactly where the right setting would be. Okay, let's do. Let's just fudge it in. That's the mood I'm in. It doesn't take that long to restart each time, so I'll start with 0, 1, and that is probably going to blow it up. But what if it didn't? What if it just let me continue fudging it? Let me see. No, I see null reference exception. It's not going to work. Okay. I don't know who the fuck edits code while Unity is running and expects anything to work. Just super junior hacker types, I guess. Like, it just seems like I never want to ever edit source while it's running like that. Okay, it looks like 0.1f takes it too far to the left. Let's go the opposite direction. Okay. And let's take notes on what's too far. 0.01f. It was too far left. Maybe 20 pixels left. Okay, negative 0.005f. Let's try this. Well, shit, that's very close. It looks like it's maybe 1 pixel too far to the left. That's very close. So let's try. Let's see, 1 pixel left. So I could do just a little bit further. So we'll do 5, 5, 5. Try that. It's not a good fudge number. Usually I'm looking for something that is evenly divisible by something else. Okay, it just seems like still a tiny bit swapping over on the other side, wrapping over on the other side. So let's go up to 0.06. Okay, it's still. It doesn't look like it's making that much of a difference, so I'm gonna go up a little bit higher. Ideally, I'd go just past it, so I could get some sense of where a center point was. You didn't actually change the code; you only changed the comments. I have no idea why it would be this very odd UV offset on the texture. It might be that I've decoded the texture incorrectly. I mean, but just like barely. Close. Like half a pixel. Okay. Well, I am edging up on a number, negative 0.1. Let's just try that. Let's just try that. Maybe that's the limit I'm looking for. Or maybe it's going to be like 0.25 or something like that. Because usually it's some kind of evenly divisible type of a number, like 1 divided by 8, that kind of thing. Okay, there. Okay, now I've gone too far. Just by a little bit, and there's just the hint of an edge there. Let me double check it on some of these others. Yeah, it feels like I'm real close to it. And also, I guess there's top to bottom, there might be a tiny bit of wrap. It's pretty hard to notice it top to bottom. I'm inclined to leave top to bottom alone. I don't really think I'm seeing it reliably. And even on the left side, I'm not... No, that's a wrap, because there's red there, and there's red over here. That is a wrap. Okay, so split the difference. Half a pixel right. We'll go... right there. We'll see what that looks like. No idea. No idea why it would be this weird number. So there's anti-aliasing on the edges of the jaggies. There. I think that's what I'm seeing. No, it's wrapping, I can tell, because there's a little bit of red there. It matches the red over here. Okay. So just, this is like a quarter of a pixel, that kind of thing. So let's split the difference. Let's try that. And you truly only need these bounds here, and then you just have 2 bounds at a time, and then you just close these in as you get further in. Arguably, I should have set up something to read from a mono behavior based property, and then I could just tweak it at runtime, but I feel like I'm almost there. It's not terribly hard. I think that's it. Well, here's the one that's easy to see it on. Is there just a tiny bit there? Maybe. It's so small. And are you sure that you can truly shave that off? Yeah, because here's the thing. I feel like over here I've got wrap from the left side. If I come up a bit, pretty sure I got wrap from the from the right side over here. That's real subtle. I don't think you can get it perfect unless... I could set the scale slightly higher, but no, this is really quibbling over like the tiniest thing. It doesn't look broken or bad. No, there's no atlasing. It's a texture generated at runtime. So if it was bugging me a little bit more than it is, I think what I would do is set the scale to be like 1.0001, so it would be slightly larger and expand out, and then I wouldn't get the bleed. All right, it won't take long. It won't take long. Well, now that I've shown it to you, if I hadn't have shown it to you and called it out, actually, you are probably the type of person who would pick up on it. All right, so let's call this const float thumb scale fudge equals, let's make it a multiplier, 1.000. Two zeros is good. 1f. All right, so we say 1 divided by 16f times thumb scale fudge times thumb scale fudge. All right, this might mess up my offset, but I can fix the offset. Oh, it is a mono behavior. I could set these in public properties and tweak them a lot faster. Okay. question is that a wrap? This is still wrap, so maybe I have to set the scale up a little bit higher. Oh, I'm probably going the wrong direction with my scale. Okay. They don't share a texture, but the thing that sets the material here, let's just try this. The thing that sets the material texture will update it. I think I might have got it. Okay. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're seeing. Like maybe this one you see like a little bit of light over here. Possibly. Thing is, I don't know if this is like coming from a wrap on this side. Maybe it is. No, I don't want to jump to that right yet. So there might be a little more tweaking to do. If I do it, I probably want to set it up to do it through runtime with modern behavior properties. Okay, so you were saying go into the scene view and click on one of the objects. What's the thing you're leading me towards with that advice? I think that because I set a texture to a material at runtime, it generates an extra material. But maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong. Yeah, I never edit UV with Unity stuff. I always do it with, oh, here it is. Okay. So that's negative 0.085, which is what I put in. What's the scaling? Oh, okay. Let's try first do something really gross. There we go. I know, but I'm getting the numbers right. I know, but I'm fiddling with the numbers first to see what the numbers are that it should be, because this is an easy way. Okay. Except that this orange thing around the edges makes it a little bit harder. Let's try it. Let's lock the inspector. Lock it and then pick something else. Anything else. Then I can come back here and edit this. Okay, it does look, yeah, we got wrap there. So we could do 0.1, we could do 0.0. Okay, let's play with a little more. Gotta find the two far points. 2, 1 looked fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I actually have a range that works because increase the size. To be honest, this is such late days in development. If I make a quick, safe fix, a bit of a hack that does not break anything else, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to rewrite any code, you know, unless I would have to. So those settings seem pretty good. And the offset came right from my code. So let's go back to the fucked up version. No. I think that gets it. Let me put that in. And you are probably absolutely right as far as the shared material and what you're saying there. I think you're probably right on that. But before you complain about compilation errors, let's see. 0.003. This code may do the job, and if it does, I'm going to leave it. Yeah. I think I see your point as far as, like, it's inefficient to set it each time, you know, but it's working code, and I just have that one problem to fix. Okay, so let's... If it was near the beginning of the project, I'd be more of a purist and say, what is the very cleanest way to do this? Okay, let's see if those code changes will take okay. I probably want to go back to maximize. That looks right. I'm going to start again with maximize so I can get larger view. Does look much better. I didn't read your text, I just said that, and then I look over at your text, it looks so much better. So, estamos de acuerdo. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, let me just, I'll clean up a few things here. Only one? That's all you got? Just one nitpick? Okay, nitpick away. I don't promise I'll do anything about it. It's my mindset in these late days, you know. But you have my ear. Let's at least... A font. I got two fonts in the game. I got two fonts. One is just for clarity, and that is the default one. That's the default one. I just picked that one just because it's clear. It's got all the punctuation. And then I got kind of like a whimsical font that is used in other places. Let's see, there we go. Okay, that still works. So the font that's a little more whimsical is yeah, it's too late. It's too late in the release cycle to put that in. That would yeah. Oh yeah, there's a Spanish rank. Anyways.
I have absolutely no idea how far it is to this all blocks plateau. Maybe I have to solve 10,000 puzzles to get there. I've got all the time in the world. Just don't know how much sanity I've got left. I mean, my best friend is a talking bird.
Yeah, okay. I might be with you on that. So thinking about like the different places where there's fonts. The subtitles, that's like the maximum clarity one. That one I'm loath to change. The level intro one, I could, in theory, without being too fearful, put that one here. The whimsical font. On this, again, I'm worried about clarity. Here, I'm worried about clarity. The other problem with that font, which I do like quite a bit, is that it's missing punctuation, or it's kind of, it's got a mix of like normal punctuation, or it's hard to explain. Here, I'll show you the problem with the punctuation. Gotta get to the end of all this stuff to see the punctuation problem. Yeah, this is okay. There's like a little bit at the end. We do have the knives. We got them. So I'm okay with it here, but just barely. But it's got like these weird punctuations. They're basically just plain. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're in the special thanks at the end. Anyways. There's so many little things to adjust, man. I gotta keep moving. But I'm gonna... Not because I'm trying to please you or anything, but because I think you may be right about the level text. At least here it might be a good thing to change. Let me see if I can do that without causing calamities, causing large amounts of work to do. Let's see, where am I? Where is it? Prefabs, level selector, level segment. That's level text, and then, oh, I've got it locked. That's why I'm getting confused. Okay, that's why I'm getting confused. Okay, so if I change this to, have you seen like the late 70s Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? So that's where the font comes from. Not directly from that movie as IP, but somebody made a spoof font of it. So let's see. Charlie. What am I even looking at? What am I even looking at? Did you... Oh, I can't just change the texture on this. Okay, undo. I need to get out of the materials. Find the Text Mesh Pro. Don't mesh with text mesh. Okay, font asset, that's the one. Okay, let's see. Okay, do I have another one that's like a different color that I can use without fucking up this one? That's the vertex color. I don't want to mess up the color of... Oh, here we go. Yeah, but if I change it here, it's going to change it for the other instances. So I would have to make a copy of the font, I believe, which I can do. Let's save that for now. Yeah, exactly. But let me just look at the layout. Oh, dang it. Were you really playing the whole time? I hate it when I do that. Oh, then I didn't change it because I was playing. Okay, god damn it. Yeah, I gotta wait. I gotta unplay. And let's go back to the level segment. And then, this is where I know I'm getting late in the evening when I start. Everything gets hard. Everything gets hard. Level segment. Okay, here we go. Now, you look changed. You do look changed. Oh, I gotta rebuild it. I got it. So we come back out to here, come to the hallway, rebuild the hallway. There we go. Now, let's see what the layout looks like on all these names. If it looks okay, then I can change the color. I would say ones like this, I need to bring the font size down. Maybe just a little bit will get it to fit, would it? No, a lot. It needs a lot to get it to fix. Like, it's more playful and all that. It's just, from a layout perspective, of course I can fix the color. Of course I can put a little black line around it. But it needs to be of a certain size to be legible. And I could probably bring the size down a little bit. But would it be enough for some of the longer names to not go way the fuck up in the middle of this? I want like one line on the bottom. I don't want like the... Yeah, I know about the auto size. It's just that if it auto sizes to the small enough amount of space for it to not line wrap, I believe I've lost my legibility at that point. So this one would be okay. It auto size just a little bit, and then it'd still be plenty legible. Ones like this, more debatable. And there's one up above called Quinzo's Laboratory, which would be pretty... yeah, it looks like it already does have auto size set, but I have like the height kind of... I don't know. It's not quite set up right. I'm disagreeing with you on this one. Okay. So I'm going to put it back. I'm agreeing with you on one thing, which is... I'm agreeing with you on one thing, which is a different font would be better. But I don't know that it's that particular font when you take into account the sizing issues that would require the text to get down to a smaller size and all fit in one line. So I'm putting it back. All right. No. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. Nah. I gotta keep moving, man. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I don't see good results happening in less than like 3 hours or something like that. I have to keep moving. I have to get done. I don't want to be late on my release date. No, I disagree. Maybe 10 minutes for you, not 10 minutes for me. All right. So I feel my brain degrading as the night goes on. This is probably a good stopping point. You're a persuasive fucker, I'll say that. But on this one, I'm holding. Okay, so now it's something I fixed. Okay, It was a recently added bug. It's been around forever, but I just put it in, so it's at the bottom somewhere. Thumbnail UVs are wrapped. Okay, that's done. This goes down to 0. Oh, now that you're here, let me ask you about this. it's just trade-off. I don't feel like I can get a good result with the amount of time I'm budgeting myself for to handle that. Let me ask you about something else. Switch to fucking fonts. Just put it out of your head for a moment. So it's no big deal to me to pay for Unity Pro, or maybe not even Pro, but Plus. Unity Plus. Who cares? It's not that much money for me. The main thing is maybe if I upgrade it and I have to rebuild, does something else break? You know, so close to the end of release, anything with a little bit of risk, I kind of like automatically don't like it that much. I could get rid of like the little splash screen at the beginning. That doesn't quite seem like enough to warrant potentially causing some kind of build problem or something that I have to fuck around with. Any opinions on it? Is that splash screen that bad? So I did read on it, you know. I looked at like all the stuff you get with Plus, and I'm like, the only thing that really matters to me is maybe getting rid of the splash screen. And then later on when I do console, I would probably go to Pro, so I can make builds on the, what do they call them, their protected targets or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, so for you would weight the splash screen removal pretty highly. Also, is it painless? Like if I just buy the license and then upgrade my Unity, like do I have to bring in like a different Unity executable to do the build, or is it just like some little flag that's unlocked? Okay, so it's still the same executable. There's probably just some, yeah. So there's some little setting in the build settings for the splash screen, and I think I can even oh, you just gotta import assets every time I open this, don't you? You just gotta do it, even though you did it last time I opened it, even though nothing changed. So there's a little splash screen thing in here somewhere, and I set it, and then I guess the build, next time I make a player build, it'll have the splash screen, and that's it. Okay. Where did I see that though? Where did I see that splash screen? Editor. Player. Is it just the player? Yeah, it's the player. Right now I cannot uncheck this, but presumably if I just did my little licensing update, I would just be able to change that. That's it. Okay. Sounds kind of painless. So, yeah. Pretty easy. Cool. All right, it's 8:30. I think I want to go downstairs and watch some Curb Your Enthusiasm, drink a little vodka, and start mellowing out. So I guess I'll say goodbye to you, Cicada. Thanks for the company and the advice. Oh, I hear the music in my head. Dum dum dum. What? You too. Catch you later.